unexpected dragons in a bagging area. Welcome, magical people, to Zealman's Wizarding World, your Wizarding Night Channel suburban twist. And we've had a twist this month, that's for dang sure. We have dragons coming out of nowhere. We have trace tonics blowing up. We have the community exploding. We have craziness going on. It is a truly calamitous time right now. And yes, I still have a horrible cold thing going on. So don't believe this is related to the trace charm issue, which will be coming up in a video very shortly. Just currently gathering people's opinions, and we'll be going through stuff, what Warner Brothers have said officially, and I have a development background as well, so we can go through some of the stuff that people should be doing at WB Niantic. But clearly they're not doing it. So if you work for Niantic at WB, that is a video for you to watch, because I'll be telling you, for some reason, how to develop software. So, due to a mysterious delay in version 2.15, this has pushed back the Brilliant event, because a lot of the code for Brilliant events come out in updates. So yes. So that's got pushed back for some weird reason. So the Brilliant event has been pushed back 1 week. We don't know why this is. I'm guessing it's bugs, but there are so many at the moment, we don't know which bugs they could possibly be, or if they're new bugs, or what. Could it be bugs with a dialogue appearing at the wrong time, like we had in the last one, or the night bus crashing, or the threat clock still doesn't work properly, or the potions notification glitch, or any other of the glitches that don't actually work. The list goes on. But anyway, we have dragons, which is good. I'm kind of hoping this is not because of the trace charm thing, as a payback. It's just because there's issues, okay? Anywho, this is the first time ever that dragons have all been available everywhere. So this is running at the same time as the Brilliant event, so that'd be Tuesday at 9 AM Pacific time. Rewards for this one, freaking dragons, basically, and eggs, all out of region, so that's really good. Because for some reason they copied Pokemon Go, let's make region exclusives, and then make it impossible to catch them because they never spawn. The whole idea of having region exclusives is if you travel to China and you play the game, you can actually get their animals, but they're so rare that in 2 weeks of being in China, you're very lucky to actually get any. So yeah, that didn't really work, did it? Fix the trace card mechanic, did they? Didn't fix that mechanic. So how this one works, eggs are available via the 1 kilometer port keys. These are color coded for each dragon. So red for Chinese Fireball, blue for Peruvian Vipertooth, we have green for Commonwealth Green, and whitish, aka opal, for the Antipodean Opal Eye. So what can you do now? Well, you can stop picking up portmanteaus. Or at least have as many as you know you can walk off before Tuesday afternoon. Now, the way I tend to do my portmanteaus is I have a gold key in one, and I'm walking it off, and I have one spare ready to go when that one completes. So I only ever have one extra than what I am currently walking, in case anything weird like this actually happens. Because many times before I have fallen into the trap of having like 6 port keys that I need to walk before some big event starts. And I'm like, oh no, I need to walk all these keys. And So yes, learnt my lesson. Of course, you don't actually need to open them. You could just unlock them all and just have them sitting around like I do for putting a brain elixir on. So what I normally do is I keep the precious and paramount portmanteaus. So that's the 5 and 10Ks, which are now 2.5 and 5Ks. I keep those unlocked, and I save all of them up, and use a brain elixir, and then get loads and loads of XP out of it, which is quite good for me, works for me very nicely. So you can either do that, or whatever you fancy, but have some spare slots ready for the event starts, because you want to click those portmanteaus. We have no bundles, we have no tasks, and we have no dialogue, so that's easy. So it's quite straightforward really. Collect all the portmanteaus, and walk as many as you can. You won't get many SOS manuals for doing repeat image collection on these. Even if you have a gold page, you're only going to get 9 for an egg. But anyway, you can keep walking them after the event as well, so you can collect up all your slots, walk as many as you can, and have full slots at the end of the week. And then you have a little bit of time, aka no time before the next event starts, and you need portmanteaus again. But they're only 1k, so you can burn through those pretty quickly. So another thing we don't know is, are these spawns going to be balanced? Are we going to have an even distribution of every dragon? Or are the severes, like the Viper Tooth and the Chinese Fireball, are they going to be more rare than the Welsh Green and the Opali? Because of the threat levels that they are. I kind of hope not. I kind of hope it's nice and even. If it is weighed more one way than the other, it's probably worth keeping an eye on what port keys you are picking up, because you may end up getting or wasting time on ones you don't need. So review your registry. Talking of reviewing your registry, I have all the Commonwealth Greens, and I'm halfway through repeat image collection on that one. I have 0 out of 5 Viper Tooths, because that's a bronze that page, and I have about 25% of the eggs on those pages, so I need everything. I don't really need the Commonwealth Green as much. On Oddities 3, I actually have that one on the base. Yawn. So I have the Chinese Fireball, has a green star on it, which is good. I have both of those eggs ready to go. All I need is the Antipodean Opali, which I've never ever seen. So that's kind of my number one target, because once I can get the Antipodean Opali, I can then prestige that to bronze. But to be fair, I'm just going to be catching everything. I need everything. I can repeat image collection anyway. So the most efficient way of doing repeat image collection is you collect your, say, Peruvian Viper Tooth. You collect up, you get the green star. You keep collecting it until you get to the top again. And then what you do is nothing. Because when you prestige page, whatever's left there will carry over. Then if you prestige that image and you get like 1 or 2, and then you prestige the page and only 2 will carry over. So yes, it's a bit of a game where you have to kind of work out just how many of these you are getting. So for example, if I'm getting Commonwealth Greens, I need 5 more of those and I've maxed it out again. But Peruvian Viper Tooth I have 0 of. So if my Commonwealth Green gets already up to 10 again, and I've only got, say, 2 out of 5 Viper Teeths, I can pretty confidently use repeat image collection on my Commonwealth Green and know that that's going to get back up to 10 again before I get the other 3 Viper Tooth. And that's kind of how repeat image collection works in this very strange world that we live in. So anyway, start your registry and work out what works for you. That's kind of what I do. It may not be what you want to do, and it's fine. It's your game. You can play however you like. So personally, opinion time. I am looking forward to catching my first Antipodean Opali. Or hopefully more than one. And yes, now I'm hoping there's going to be decent spawns. And the problem is they're making this last a whole week. And usually events like this only last a day or 2, and they usually have quite good spawns. So are they going to nerf the spawns? Are they scared that we're going to put these 2 pages all the way up to gold? Or are they saying, fine, you can prestige these 2 pages up to gold, and we'll do something else, perhaps more dragons. So Brewfish's Brain Elixir, yes, use it if their spawns are good enough. If you're only seeing 1 dragon every half an hour or an hour, there's no point in using BBE, because you can just use BBE and go walking around for an hour, go to an inn, triple dart detector it, and get way more XP that way than waiting for dragons appearing every half an hour or an hour. So let's keep an eye on the spawns around your area, and you can work out whether or not it's good to use a BBE, aka Brewfish Brain Elixir. Support keys. You can't boost their spawns. Trace Tonic doesn't do anything. Trace Charm doesn't do anything. Dart Detectors don't do anything. You cannot boost spawns of port keys. The only way of getting more port keys guaranteed is by getting on your feet and walking around, going to known hot spawn locations. That's the only way to do it, really. Hopefully you've been playing long enough to work out your hotspots. Now hotspots can be pretty random. The hottest place I have around my area for catching Fandables is a green field. Nothing on it, but it's a green field. It's a really good hotspot. It's down as a park on OpenStreetMaps because I put it there. But I put the whole area as a park, and only this one half of it has decent spawns. So I have no idea why that particular half of the park has decent spawns, but I'm happy it's there. So hit up your hotspots I say, it may not be super populated areas. It might just be a random corner of a random park or piece of green grass that happens to be really good for spawns. So hit those up if you need the port keys. And also, obviously, town centres and stuff like that. And car parks, probably. Most countries now, you're pretty much free to do whatever you want in the open air. Let me know below if your country is still not telling you to go out. South Africa may be one. I know they were quite tight, but I know people who watch this channel from South Africa. So let me know in the comments below for your country, just where your restrictions are right now for going out and exercising. Because yeah, I'll be curious to see how things have changed around the world. I know in the UK, they're pretty much saying do whatever you like in terms of going out. They're trying to encourage people back to work because they want money in the economy, not because it's good for the people. But anyway, so I'm looking forward to this one. I don't know who wouldn't be looking forward to this one. Don't see it as a payoff for the Trace Charm because I'm not 100% sure that's related. So look, and subscribe if you like this video. Hopefully it helps out in some way. It's quite a basic event. It's just boosted spawns and special port keys. But hopefully you'll find a little bit of information here that helps you along your way. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at the Zealman. I also have an Instagram as well for AR stuff. So that's quite fun. Should we get some nice pictures with dragons this week as well, which should be cool. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this event. Also, if you're currently boycotting the game, let me know below as well. So I've got a forum for the video I'm working on the Trace Charm disaster. So I've got quite a few things planned on that. I'll try and make it a balanced thing. I'm not just going to rant. So I've got a development background myself. I was so amazed I made these mistakes. But I don't understand how they did it. But anyway, and I will explain how you're supposed to develop a site called Agile Development and how we do that and how that kind of is supposed to stop these weird things from happening. We'll also go into like development environments and staging environments and how all that works if you're really interested in the development of software and how the hell this problem has. I know, Warner Brothers and Niantic, I know you've got a development environment, but why don't you test? Anyway, that's supposed to be a staging environment. But anyway, or a testing environment, which would be helpful. Maybe get one of those. I don't understand. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this event. I hope you can relax a little bit. And until next time, brush up on your spells, get your ones ready for such a night.